This is our fourth batch of Science of Remedies course. Okay, so in this course, we will understand the different type of remedies that is discussed in our Jyotish. Okay, so we will talk about gemstones. Okay, different type of gemstones, how to prescribe it. Okay, what are the rules and gem selections. Okay, and different aspects of this topic we will discuss in very detail. Other than this, we will also discuss Rudrakshas and Vriksha Vigyan. So what is the Vriksha Vigyan? It means the science of plantation. Okay, tree plantation. Tree plantation is also very important aspect of remedy. Okay, that nowadays people ignore these things, but we discuss because these are very easy to perform and very effective. Okay, so we'll discuss these things. Also, we discuss about the biochemistry part. And the most important part of this course is we will learn how to decide fixed karma and free will. Okay, before you suggest any remedy, okay, we must understand like for what kind of remedy we should suggest the person. Okay, so you can decide these things only when you understand whether this particular house or particular planet is showing free will or fixed karma. Okay, like for example, if any planet is afflicted and that planet is showing free will percentage, very high percentage of free will, then we select some specific kind of remedies like gemstones, these kind of things. If fixed karma is very high, then we prescribe different sets of remedies, maybe donation, temple visit, like these kind of things. Okay, so we have categorized the remedies based on the type of karma. But how to identify this type of karma, that I will teach. Clear? So once we understand this, then we discuss different type of remedy and how to prescribe these things and how to customize the remedy depending on the birth chart. These things we will learn. Okay, these are the core part of our course. But this time we have also introduced the nakshatra. Okay, we will discuss all 27 nakshatras in detail, and also we will learn how to uh, design remedies, okay, depending on the chart to chart. Clear? So this will be our whole theme. But today we will start with our first nakshatra, that is Kritika Nakshatra. Okay. And why we are starting with Kritika Nakshatra? Why not Ashwini? Okay, everybody know that Ashwini Nakshatra is the first nakshatra. Am I correct? But why Kritika? Anybody want to answer this question? Why Kritika Nakshatra is important? Everybody on mute or what? You can unmute, yes. What happened? Anybody don't know?
That long ago, Kritika Nakshatra itself was the first nakshatra actually, as it comes from the sun, as it's a sun nakshatra. Then later on stages, actually Ashwini was taken as a first nakshatra. That's
Okay.
what we learned from Sunil Jansar also. That's the same thing what we learned long back. So, yeah.
You wrote about this on Facebook, I think, because we have to start with fire, you said. Purify.
That fire element is associated with this. Okay. See, we have to understand one thing. In the beginning of creation, okay, now understand this concept. Okay. In the beginning of creation, when universe was still in the formation, okay, the first thing our Rishi bowed down to was not water or air. Okay. They bowed down to the fire. Okay, that fire is called Agni. Okay, so now onward in this class, I will pronounce it as Agni. Okay, not fire. Okay, so you all can write down. If anybody don't know, fire is equal to Agni for us. Okay, so Agni is a Sanskrit word. Hmm? So Rishi bow down to Agni, not with the other element. Okay, so they considered the first element, that is Agni. Okay, fire. And this nakshatra that carries the power of Agni is Kritika Nakshatra. Okay. In Jyotish also, in olden days now, they use nakshatras. Okay, Rashis are created later on. Okay, and that nakshatra cycle, the belt, this whole belt of nakshatra cycle is starting from the Kritika, not from the Ashwini. Even nowadays, we have a very popular tool. We call it Sarvato Bhadra Chakra. I hope everybody is aware of this name. In that Sarvato Bhadra Chakra also, if you notice, the first nakshatra is Kritika. Okay. Not only in Sarvato Bhadra Chakra, there are different other tools are also available. Okay, in which you will see Kritika Nakshatra is the first nakshatra. Okay. And when we introduce the Rashi belt, okay, the zodiac belt, so obviously our counting is starting from the Aries. So what we are doing? So we have redesigned that nakshatra thing. So we are counting from the Aries, and in the Aries nakshatra, we know the first nakshatra is Ashwini, so that's why we are counting everything from the Ashwini. Okay, but technically, the first nakshatra is Kritika. Even I can give you some references. Okay, Taittiriya Samhita. Okay, this is the part of a Krishna Yajurved. Okay, part of a Vedic literature. In Taittiriya Samhita also, they say, okay, Kritikaha Prathama Nakshatram, Nakshatra Nam. Okay, starting from the first nakshatra, that is Kritika. In Shatapatha Brahmana also mentioned Kritika is the first nakshatra. In Vedang Jyotish also it is mentioned Kritika is the first nakshatra. In Atharva Parishishta, it is mentioned Kritika is the first nakshatra. So in all of these sources, first nakshatra is given only Kritika. Clear? So that's why we are starting our course from the Kritika Nakshatra only. Emerald. Emerald.
Emerald.
Sorry. Huh. Okay. Okay. That's why in the ancient Vedas, Kritika was considered the first nakshatra, not Ashwini. Okay. I will give you another idea here. Okay. Before you start anything new, okay, anything fresh, anything new, you must burn away the old. Okay. And we also know before gold can shine, it must go through fire. Now you can imagine the element that is the fire, okay, which actually destroy the past, destroy your previous thing, and you will evolve as something new. Correct? That is what Kritika Nakshatra denotes. Okay, so Kritika Nakshatra means it burn away what is false and bring out what is pure. Okay, that is the function of Kritika Nakshatra, actual function. Okay. And why Kritika Nakshatra is special? Every nakshatra has some specialty. Okay, like in previous session we have discussed Magha is for ancestors, huh? And Pushya Nakshatra is for what? Nourishment. So every nakshatra has some keyword, some key point. You need to memorize these keywords. It will help you to understand the nakshatra. And similarly, for Kritika Nakshatra, what is the keyword? That is the fire, Agni. Okay, the sacred fire. Okay. So that's why Kritika is ruled by Agni. Deity is the Agni. Okay. And it is also connected to the six mothers, okay, who raised the Kartikeya, the god. Okay. We call them six divine mothers. Okay. Kritika mothers who raised the Kartikeya. And who is the Kartikeya? Kartikeya we considered as the son of Lord Shiva. I hope everybody is aware of Lord Kartikeya, Skanda. There are different names associated with this deity. Now, this particular nakshatra actually holds three different powers. Okay, first power is the cut. Okay, cuts. Cuts means remove what is not needed in your life. Okay, that is a cut first. Second energy is cook. Okay, cooking means we are talking about transform from raw into something ready. Okay, that is what cook means. Na? Cooking means what? You are transforming something raw. Okay, and from that raw you are making something good. Correct? So the first energy of Kritika is cut, second is cook, third is care, nurturing. This is what 6 Kritika mothers have done with the Kartikeya, correct? Cut, cook, and then nourishment. When all these three energy combine together, you will experience the power of Kritika. Correct? So when we say fire, so this fire have these three properties. That's why this is not a normal fire. We calling it as a sacred fire, Agni. So Agni have these three properties. Everybody understanding the basic concept of Kritika Nakshatra? If you want to make predictions for Kritika Nakshatra, you have to use only these powers. Whatever we are discussing right now. Okay, this is the starting points for our course. Okay. And to design remedy also you need these three powers. Okay. So this nakshatra is direct, bold, truthful, and full of inner fire. Okay. So we can say like this, people who have prominent Kritika Nakshatra, it means moon in Kritika Nakshatra, ascendant in Kritika Nakshatra, or any strong planets in Kritika Nakshatra. Okay, they usually have powerful turning points in their life. Okay, they experience some loss, some painful experiences. Okay, that pushes them toward their true path. You know, fire have one more element to it. Fire always move upward. Okay, out of 5 elements, fire is the only one element who is urdhvagami. What is the meaning of urdhvagami? See, I will show you one small document. Is it visible, everybody, on your screen? Okay. You have some basic properties. If you want to design remedies, okay, we need to understand all of this. Okay, so I'm explaining right now deity. Okay, Devata. That is Agni, sacred fire. Huh? And there is the last point, orientation, that is a Urdhva Mukha. Urdhva Mukha means up facing, upward. The movement of fire is always upward. Okay. That Agni is teaching you that you should move only upward. You should think like this. Okay. That is the core energy of Kritika Nakshatra. Understanding, everybody? So you can write down all these things. We'll discuss each and everything in detail today. Okay. Kritika Nakshatra Shakti is Dahana Shakti. That's why I told you, cut, cook, and transform. Okay. That is a Dahana, power to burn, refine, and reveal. This is the theme story of Kritika Nakshatra, that you should suffer first, struggle first, then only you will experience something good. That is the nature of fire. Okay. Dahana Shakti means first it will burn you. Okay. Then from that burning thing, you will emerge as something new and evolved kind of person. Now, this kind of transformation you can apply everywhere, whatever prediction you are making. Okay. Now, if you have Kritika Nakshatra, the Kritika Nakshatra prominent, I will give you some real life signs, okay, to identify the Kritika energy. Okay, like sometimes what happens, a small child, a kid, burn their tongue due to hot milk. Okay, when he is drinking hot milk, his tongue burn. And later stage, when that child grow up, he become a brilliant chef, a scientist who build better safety tools. Okay, and this burning of tongue is not one, it is a repeated activity. That is the manifestation of Kritika energy. Are you understanding it? I'm not saying everybody will experience the same thing, like they will, whenever they drink something hot, their tongue will burn. No. But similar kind of experiences you will experience if you have Kritika Nakshatra prominent. That is the indication that in your day-to-day life, you are manifesting that energy. Clear? So the small kid who feeling that, experiencing that burning thing, okay, repeatedly, okay, at some point of their life, he become successful chef. Now, who is the chef? You know that particular the chef, the profession that denoted by a Kritika Nakshatra only. Okay, any activity in which fire, okay, and the knife, these equipments are used, that is the Kritika Nakshatra kind of professions. Okay, why? See one more time. What is the symbol? Symbol of Kritika Nakshatra. Razor, flame, okay, knife, blade, sharp thing, okay, through which you can cut something. Are you understanding it? So any profession that involve these properties, okay, that involve the Kritika energy. Clear? So that's why understanding of these energies, okay, understanding of these properties are must if you want to master nakshatras. Okay. Now I will tell you another scenario. A person gets fired from job, but within next 6 months, he starts new business that changes their whole life. So first, they will feel the dahan, the shakti, okay, the burning. That's why they lose their job and all. But soon, after this activity, they will start something new, which is better than the previous job. Okay, if Kritika Nakshatra is prominent, maybe in the 10th house or 10th Lord is in Kritika Nakshatra, this particular thing will happen with that person. Okay. So like this, we need to, in today's session, I will give you some indications, some events which you can verify in your family, in your lineage. If those events are happening in your life, in your lineage, it means that Kritika Nakshatra, Kritika Karma is manifesting in your whole lineage. Okay, we'll understand this. Okay, what to do in those scenarios. Clear? So now, let us start at one by one. Just a second. We start with the first characteristics, that is deity. Okay, Devata. Every nakshatra have different deities. In Magha, we have discussed deity is what? Pitru. Okay. In Ashwani, anybody remember who is the deity of Ashwani? Ashwani Kumar. We'll discuss that. Okay, that is not covered yet. But in Kritika Nakshatra, deity is Agni. Okay. And also, some people take 6 Kritika mothers. So after this class, you can read about the 6 Kritika mothers. There are a lot of stories are there, and those stories will help you. Okay. Now, with this property of Agni, okay, if you want to make predictions, see, I will show you 2-3 predictions in this class. Okay, understand that, understand the logic behind this. Okay, make your notes and try to make more predictions, similar predictions. Okay, because if you can't understand these predictions, if you can't understand how we are mixing these elements, it is not possible you to make any remedies out of it. Customization of remedies actually need your understanding of the tattvas. Okay. Now, I will give you very, very simple, very small manifestation of this Agni. Okay, deity. A child whose moon or lagna falls in the Kritika Nakshatra, they will cut their own birthday cake with surgical accuracy before anyone else can help. Okay, the small gesture repeats all life. The cutting and the accuracy part. Okay, so whenever during their birthday, if you see them, they can cut cakes without any help. I'm talking about the small kids who need help. Okay, but this Kritika children, they don't need anybody help to, especially in the cutting and burning things. Okay, they are by born cutter. Okay, but the small gesture of cutting, okay, they will repeat all life. Okay, first to slice through confusion and they lead the ritual. Okay, whether it is starting a meeting or lighting a lamp or launching any startup, everywhere you will find them in the first line. Okay, they are the starter of the events. Okay, let's say in your home you are 4-member people. Okay, you have 4 people are living in the family, and out of these all 4 members, the Kritika Nakshatra person is the first person who will lit the lamp. Like in India, we every evening we light the diya or the lamp. Okay, so Kritika Nakshatra people are those people who will do this activity first in their family, if they have Kritika Nakshatra. Okay, because why? Why this first element? Anybody understood this? Kritika Nakshatra is the first nakshatra. No? So the first element, if the energy, the first, okay, that is present in these people automatically by born. Okay, they will do something new or something very first in their family. Maybe some of you in this class are doing Jyotish. If you have Kritika Nakshatra prominent, so you can see in your whole family, you are the first person who is learning this subject. Okay, so you will start this activity of Jyotish in your family. Now, after this, maybe some other will follow. Correct? Same thing is happening with Aries sign. wherever Aries sign falls, okay, that person will start something new for very first time. And in that Aries sign also, the last degrees where Kritika Nakshatra starts, those are the prominent degrees where new beginning actually starts. Are you understanding this thing? It means they are born to lead, in very simple English. Okay, they are born to lead. Okay. They are finisher but not quitter. What is the difference between finishing and quitting? Okay, you have to understand it. They are a good finisher but not quitter. Okay. So now understand this, around the age of 30. Okay, 30, 31 or 29. You can take any of these 3 years. Around the age of 30, they get a task that others already left half done, and they complete it perfectly. Okay. Yes, sorry. I'm audible now? Okay. So I'm saying around the age 30, okay, they get a task that other have already left half done. Okay, and these people will complete it perfectly. This brings surprise, promotion, or respect in their life. And why this 30? And why 30? Anybody know the logic behind this 30? I'm talking about Saturn transit here. When Saturn completes one cycle, how many year it will take to complete one cycle? That is 30 years. Am I correct? So the first transit of Saturn, when it completes, okay, that is the time when Kritika Nakshatra activates. Clear? That's why you can take it as 30 year. Okay. Now the next part. Next part of this is caring like mother. Okay. Now caring like mother is basically a property that is the part of deity only. Okay. Like you can see in this table, now the 6 Kritika mothers. And what is the function of 6 Kritika mothers? What they have done? Okay, taking care of Kartikeya, correct? The small child. So that particular thing now you have to use. So these native, okay, become foster parents or caretaker of someone else's child. Okay, or they will taken care by some other, okay, other than your own parents. Okay, anything can take place, but this element you will see. Okay, sometimes what happens, I'm not saying that these people don't have their parents. They have their parents maybe, okay, but you can see some people like they are very close to their grandparents. Okay, they're all nourishment and everything is taken care by grandparents. Okay, there also Kritika Nakshatra is manifesting. Understanding everybody? Okay, so this is the one example I'm giving, but you have to further extend it. You have to move your brain 360 degrees. Okay, so you have to apply everywhere. Okay. So caring like a mother. Okay. And especially if Mars Mahadasha or Surya Mahadasha, okay, Sun Mahadasha is running, during these periods, you will experience these results. Okay. Now, let's say if Kritika Nakshatra is in 10th house or 10th Lord is sitting in the Kritika Nakshatra, how you will manifest this particular energy of taking care by somebody else? Anybody want to try? If 10th Lord is sitting in the Kritika Nakshatra, I will give you an example. Okay, let's say you have joined any job. Okay, you are working in some IT company and you have joined a new job and you have a team. So who will give you training? Obviously your own manager, the manager of that team. Okay, but if you have Kritika Nakshatra, you are trained by some other manager, not by your own manager. Are you understanding it? That's why I'm saying you have to use this same property in different angles. Because whenever you see the charts, every time you can't say, na, okay, no, you are raised by some other parents or some foster parents. No. It depends like which particular planet is sitting in Kritika Nakshatra, okay, how it is manifesting. So this example I'm giving for the 10th house manifestation.
Sir, even
Okay.
the native can face problems first in the job and then he can get the success.
Yes, this is the theme of the Kritika. It is a fire. First, they have to burn. Okay. They have to face that
So,
burning
like
thing.
fire, they are going to grow like to the
Yes.
heights. Okay.
Yes. So growth is for them, growth is for sure. Okay, but before that growth, okay, this
They have to burn.
hardcore struggle is there. Okay, then they will experience this good result. Clear, everybody?
Sir, I want to ask one thing. Like we are studying
Huh.
BNN also, like I'm studying from you. If my Sun, Mercury, and Venus three are in Kritika Nakshatra, so like a female, if I use Venus as a person, like so, can I add the qualities of Kritika Nakshatra?
Obviously, you should use. Okay, these things we will. I will teach in Bhigunandinadi also. Obviously, not in this much of detail. Okay, but now in this course also you know how Kritika energy is manifesting. Correct.
Yeah.
So that thing you can use with the Bhigu principles. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, you can use it. Now, let's see something else. Okay, you know, Kritika Nakshatra prominent people, if they chant mantra, okay, near a flame or some fire, okay, everyone listens and feel what you call calm. Their voice becomes like a healing entity or the healing kind of a remedy. So if you are into some activities which involves speech or voice, Kritika is prominent. Always keep lamp. Okay, lamp, and I say in English I'm calling it lamp, but the Kritika energy means diya with the ghee. Okay, ghee lamp, ghee diya, ना घी का दीपक जलाना. Okay, you keep that lamp nearby you and do your voice related activities. You will see magic. Okay, that is the remedy, natural remedy for Kritika Nakshatra. Correct?
Not audible, sir.
No, we can't hear.
Now,
Yes.
okay, done. Yeah, so I was saying, voice that actually heals. That is the Kritika.
But we can't see you now.
Now,
Maybe you need a gear lamp.
yes. Okay. The next is
Sir, can you
there are
please repeat that? We
crisis.
could not hear you.
Yes.
No? Can you please repeat what you mentioned because we could not hear you last 1 minute?
Okay. So I was saying, if anybody have Kritika Nakshatra, na, and if they have anything related to the voice, maybe they are good singer. Okay. Like I am teaching you, so I am using my voice. Huh? If my Kritika Nakshatra is prominent, so I should keep some lamp nearby me. Okay. It means fire is nearby me. Okay. If I do that, so my voice will reach to the what you call goal, the end purpose. Okay, we can achieve that end purpose very easily, less struggle in our life. Are you understanding it? It means that Kritika energy now manifesting in positive manner. Okay, if I am giving some motivation to some people, okay, and I have Kritika Nakshatra prominent and I am doing this particular remedy. Okay, I am keeping that lamp nearby me. Okay, so that motivation will take place automatically. It will create more impact. Okay, if you are a healer means, let's say if you are a singer and your voice, through your voice you are healing people. Okay, maybe it's a psychological healing or any healing. And if you need your speech, when you combine your speech with the Kritika energy, what happens? That healing, you will see the magical effect of that healing. People will feel it. Clear?
Okay.
That is the property of Agni, correct? Yes, Shraddha ji.
Vinayak ji, I just wanted to ask because I have my Rahu in Kritika. So does Rahu in Kritika become the opposite then? Because I don't
No,
really
it will. No,
use.
it will not opposite. Don't worry. Okay, let me reach to that topic yet. Okay, so we will discuss all planets there. Okay. So this is all about the Agni. Okay, so like this, you can create more. Okay. So if I keep talking only on the Agni, the 2 hours time is less. Okay, so that's why I'm giving you 4 or 5 demo predictions. Okay. So you have to understand the logic, how we mixing it. Now you have to create your own. Clear? Now what is the next property? That is Shakti. Okay. Shakti means power. Okay. Shakti means power. And what is the power of Kritika Nakshatra? That is the Dahana Shakti. Okay. Dahana Shakti. Dahana means burning. Okay. We do, in India, we do Ravan Dahan, burning of Ravan. Okay. But Dahana Shakti means power to burn and revealing the truth. Okay. These all 3 things should be there. Burn, refine, reveal. And you know, our main topic is remedies. Okay. With every nakshatra, there is a keyword which will help you in customization of remedies. Okay. In Pushya Nakshatra, we have nourishment, that keyword. It means when you customize any remedy for Pushya Nakshatra, na, that nourishment element should be there. So your remedies should be like donating food. Through your food, you are nourishing something, nourishing somebody, correct? If you are chanting anything, so that chanting should be nourishing. Then that is the remedy of Pushya. If nourishment element is not present in your remedy, you are not doing the remedy of Pushya. Are you understanding the core logic here? Similarly, in Kritika Nakshatra, this Dahana Shakti is the core here. Again, that is related to Agni only. Okay, power to burn and reveal the truth. These elements should be present in your remedies. If that is there, it means you are doing the remedy of Kritika Nakshatra, not random thing. Okay, so Kritika burns what is fake and reveal what is the real. Okay, it means it cuts out lies and helps truth to come out. That is the beauty of Kritika Nakshatra. Okay, now I'll tell you very important thing about the Kritika Nakshatra people. Okay, if you have prominent Kritika Nakshatra, you know, within 1 month of meeting any liar, a person who speaks lie, okay, within 1 month of meeting this liar, okay, something happened and the truth is exposed to them always. Okay, their energy can't tolerate dishonesty. Okay, it's a natural magic with the Kritika Nakshatra. Okay, so you can't speak lie to them. If you tell lie, so sooner or later you're going to be caught. Clear? That is the Dahan. Okay, revealing the truth. Clear? Now this is the one prediction, but you have to think beyond this. So you have to create more predictions like this. Okay, this revealing truth, you have to think how that truth we can identify how it is going to reveal in different houses. Okay, that is your sadhana in this Jyotish. Okay, I can teach you the method, the logic. The logic I have given you. Okay, now that is your sadhana, that how you are learning it, how you manifesting it. Okay, how much practice you are doing. Okay, I will give you some other examples of this Dahana Shakti. Okay, during solar eclipses, especially in the solar eclipses, okay, generally we can see in every eclipses, whether it's lunar, but especially in the solar eclipses, they feel like cleaning their room. Okay, deleting old files. Okay, maybe ending up any bad friendship. You know, they are guided by the fire to clear old karmas, unused karma. Okay, understanding everybody? Minimalistic living. This is a new understanding. Minimalistic. What is the meaning of minimalistic? Like I'm sitting in some rooms. Okay, I like to sit in this chair, in this table, but rest of things I don't want. So I will remove extras, tables and everything. I will keep it minimalistic. That is the Kritika. Okay. So whatever is usable for me right now, I will keep those things on. Rest of things, it is better to remove. Correct? That is again the property of fire. If anybody have Kritika Nakshatra prominent, this habit is not with them. Okay, clearing the unused items from their life, from their table, wherever it is. Okay, so you know, they will not progress in their life. Okay, they will stuck. Now this is a bad thing. So we need to do remedies for Kritika Nakshatra only in 2 cases. Okay, understand this. Okay, we need remedy for Kritika Nakshatra only in 2 cases. First is when your fire energy is excessive. Okay, you are very aggressive. Okay, restlessness. If these things are reflecting in your nature, it means your fire energy is very high. That is, remedy is needed. Okay, you are Kritika Nakshatra and you are very restless. Remedy is needed. Okay, you are Kritika Nakshatra and you are very lazy. Then also remedy is needed. Okay, because in these two levels, fire is not balanced. That is not the property of Agni. Agni means pure, okay, sacred and silent. Okay, the Kritika, Agni, Kritika fire is not shaky like this and okay. They are very still. Okay, fire should be clean and still. If it is very high, then also we need remedy. If it is very low, then also we need remedy. Okay, disbalance is not acceptable here. So that's why I'm saying they, Kritika Nakshatra people, like minimalistic living. Okay, remove the unused. Don't keep old, unusable items. Okay. Now, whenever sun transit over Kritika Nakshatra, okay, when sun crosses the Kritika Nakshatra, okay, a family truth comes out that changes everything. Okay, but it will help to heal the past. Just write it down. Okay, you can test it and check it. Okay, whenever sun transit. Same thing, Jupiter transit also, you can see. Sun and Jupiter both. Okay. The sun, whenever sun transit over Kritika Nakshatra, something will expose, something will reveal. Okay. A family secrets come out. Okay, so verification of these things with the sun transit is tough sometimes. Okay, but Jupiter transit is very easy to see. So whenever Jupiter transit over sun, this Kritika Nakshatra, you will see some secrets of in family will reveal. Okay, that is actually needed to remove your past. Clear, everybody? Now, one more very interesting thing about Kritika Nakshatra. Okay, after every big fever, okay, fever means that illness, fever. Whenever they fall, they face this fever, very strong fever, they drop a bad habit. Okay, maybe smoking, gossiping, or laziness. Okay. Anybody understood why? Anybody want to try? Why this is happening?
So because fever is like Agni, like the body temperatures rises up, that's the reason.
Yes, body heat helps burn the inner negativity. Okay, so that is a natural healing mechanism with that. Everybody will have fever, correct? But everybody will not have the healing property with this. Okay, and this fever should be natural, not artificial. Now don't take it as a remedy. Okay, so artificially fever, you are developing that sensation. Don't do it. It should be natural. Okay, and if you have prominent Kritika Nakshatra, so you will have these habits naturally. Okay. So whatever properties I'm giving you, I'm not saying all will apply to single people. No. Out of these 5, maybe 3 is applying to you. Okay, 2 is somebody else. Okay, but these property you will see. When I say Dahan Shakti, so the Dahan should be there. It will manifest in many ways. Okay, I'm giving you 4, 5 variations. The predictions we don't need in this course. Okay, we are studying about the remedies. Okay, but before you design remedy, you should have some interest, correct? So this prediction will bring some interest in you. Yes, Simbaji, you raised your hand.
So does it mean that a person who has joined a new job, he gets a fever and gets the job gets changed? Because my in 10th house Aries is Mars is there, and that happened with me when I moved to US actually. I'm just
Yeah,
asking,
so,
like,
no, that can be possible. So actually, this fever denotes the clearance of inner negativity. Okay, maybe that job is not good for you. That's why that change happened.
yeah, yeah, sir. That's my. I was just like wanted to ask whether it could be a possibility.
Yes, that could be possible. That's what I'm saying. And that is your 10th house thing, correct? 10th house energy manifestation. Somebody have some other house manifestation. So depending on the planet which is sitting in the Kritika Nakshatra or Kritika Nakshatra in the 10th house, okay, it will manifest.
So Mars
So
is Mars represents what, sir?
Mars represents many things. Na? Mars represents your courage, okay, your energy, or your siblings. What else? Mars also represents loan,
Okay,
debts,
okay,
accidents.
okay, okay, sir.
What else? Okay, like this,
No,
many things.
oh no, I was asking related to the job, like what it will concern. That's why I was asked. Okay, thank you, sir.
It is about initiation of something new or something courageous. Okay,
Okay.
that you have not tried before. Something new.
Okay, sir.
And also, see, there are two ways of using it, Sushanti. Like you are saying Mars, yes, you can use the Karka Tattva of Mars, it's good. But another way, easiest way is whichever house your Mars is the Lord, okay, that energy will manifest in those areas also.
Okay.
Clear? Maybe your Mars is a 10th house Lord or 11th house Lord or maybe some other houses. So those house Karka Tattva also you can use here.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Seemaji.
Sir, I missed those lines. Jupiter transit over Sun in Kritika Nakshatra. So same thing will happen, the family truth come out.
Yes.
Okay. And second thing is when you were talking about कि healers हैं और दिया जलाते हैं और वो कृतिका नक्षत्र की एनर्जी यूज करते हैं तो कैन वी रिप्लेस इट विद द कैंडल because healers mostly candles ही जलाकर like they used to have it on the time of consultation. तो क्या ऐसा है कि उसको replace कर सकते हैं with candle?
Okay, so the thing is, see the original idea is the diya. Okay, diya. It means that in English what we call that made up of soil, earthy. Okay, earthy material. In that thing, when you put the ghee, okay, and then you light the lamp and all these things, that is the Kritika. Fine. Okay, agree. Okay, but maybe other than in India, like in other countries, they use candles. Okay. Yes, we can use as an alternative thing. Okay, but if you have an option of using that ghee and diya, that lamp, use it. That is the pure Kritika.
Okay. And while doing mantra chant.
So nowadays, whatever people are using, that is a modified version.
Yes.
Okay, like in India, in every home we light the diya every day, morning, evening. Okay, that is a symbol that yes, Agni is present in our house. Okay, that is the purification and that is the energy of Kritika.
And we can take it in some other way also, sir, when we are doing a morning rituals. In morning rituals, if we are doing a Havan and we are doing the Ahuti with the 21 Gayatri Jap, is it mean कि हम कृतिका नक्षत्र की एनर्जी यूज कर रहे हैं चाहे वो हमारे पास कृतिका नक्षत्र हमारे चार्ट में नहीं है?
It doesn't matter. Kritika Nakshatra is always in your chart.
Okay.
In like maybe prominent planet is not present. Okay, but that Kritika Nakshatra is manifesting in the Rashi, like wherever that Taurus sign is falling. Okay, there you can see the manifestation of Kritika energy. It is there in your chart. Okay, but when we say prominent, so prominency means that is going to reflect throughout your life. Okay, when no prominent planet is present in Kritika Nakshatra, what does it mean? That energy will manifest whenever transit happens.
Okay, thanks.
Everybody
Otherwise, I
understood?
was अदरवाइज आई वाज रिलाइंग ऑन दैट टेबल जो हम सॉफ्टवेयर में खोलते हैं और जब हमारे लग्न हमारा हर एक वो जो है प्लैनेट उस नक्षत्र में आ रहा है तो हम सिर्फ उसी पर रिलाई नहीं कर सकते. इट मींस कि नहीं
Yes.
वो अगर नहीं मिला बट स्टिल द एनर्जी इज देयर.
Definitely.
ओके, ठीक है सर, थैंक
Yeah.
यू.
That's why whenever you read nakshatra, so in your mind you have to keep one side nakshatra. Parallelly, you also consider rashi. Okay, that is easy to identify in your horoscope, na? So wherever Taurus sign is falling, Kritika, 3 padas of Kritika Nakshatra falls in the Taurus sign. Clear? More than half of Taurus sign is falling in the Kritika. So wherever your Taurus sign is there, Kritika Nakshatra is there. So whenever Jupiter transit happens in the Taurus sign, okay, it is going to touch Kritika Nakshatra. And wherever Taurus sign is falling in your horoscope, that house will activate.
तो क्योंकि आपने इतना क्लियर किया सो आई कैन रिलेट इट कि जब जुपिटर का ट्रांजिट सेकंड राशि में था तो इट वाज ऑफ माय 8th.
So Srimati, you have to speak in English because many students don't understand.
So अच्छा, आपने क्या बोला? आई मिस्ड इट अगेन मैम. अगेन सर, क्या बोला आपने?
मैंने बोला
मैं
इंग्लिश
आपसे
में बोलूं.
इंग्लिश में बोलूं या हिंदी में बोलूं?
इंग्लिश. Yes.
अच्छा, ओके. अब मैं आपकी आई एम रिलेटिंग ऑफ दिस थिंग जो अभी आप द थिंग विच यू हैव एक्सप्लेन कि वेयर एवर कृतिका नक्षत्र इज फॉलिंग इन सेकंड साइन so we can feel the energy. So if second sign is in the 8th house, so the last year the transit was in second sign. So at there they will it will finish the old one and it will start the new one. So I have seen this. I have feel this energy last year, sir. Like in the month of September, October, I lost my job. So it was there.
Na? So it will manifest. See, whatever I am telling you right now, na? So these are not just a prediction, these are experiences of many people.
Thanks, sir. Okay. So we can feel now कि वो खत्म हुआ, like finish हुआ और पुरानी चीज खत्म हुआ और नया होगा.
नया शुरू होगा. That is what then.
Okay. So can I ask one question? So like Taurus is falling in 11th house, so we have to club Taurus sign and 11th house, and we can say that when Jupiter was transiting in 11th house Taurus sign, so friends or elder sisters, some secret can come out.
Yes, something like this, correct? Okay, so it means you have to say like this, you have to club 11th house plus your Kritika Nakshatra, because your Kritika is falling in 11th. Okay? So it means now instead of revealing secrets of family, in your case, it will reveal the secrets of friends.
And maybe, sir, in that case in 11th house, the friend circle जो है वो refine होगा.
Correct.
Means old friends will go, those friends which are not, honest or something else, they will go, and the new circle will start.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And similarly, like the prediction which I have just given, a fever is equal to your reset button. Okay, so it means after every big fever, okay, you will drop bad habit. Okay, something. So this prediction I'm making with respect to the second house. Okay, like smoking, okay, eating junk food, these bad habits related to the eating, related to the second house. Correct. So now you take it to the 10th house. What happens whenever you have very bad fever? Okay, it means that fever is an indication that some negativity is now going out of your system. The system means I'm talking about your job or your profession. Why? Because Kritika Nakshatra falling in the 10th house in your case. Am I correct? If it is in the 6th house, then what happens? Something bad fever happens. Then what happens? Negativity from the 6th house is going to remove soon. It means maybe you will clear your debt, your loans. Okay, something will happen that you will clear your loans. That negativity is going out of your system. Okay, so now Neha Goyal is saying in the 12th house, it will manifest, yeah, something to do with the foreign travel. You will take some bold step in that area. Okay, that fever is the denotion of that particular thing. Correct? And that this is only related to the Kritika energy, not with the other nakshatras. Okay. So when I say bad fever, it means it is bad. It is not a normal fever. Okay, not artificially generated fever. No, it should be natural. Clear, everybody? Now see the next interesting thing. So in this table, you can see the next element is the symbol. Okay, razor, flame, maybe sharp blade, anything that is sharp in nature. That is the symbol of Kritika Nakshatra. Okay, what does it say? There are different meanings to it. Okay, this symbol shows what Kritika people are good at. Cutting, okay, cutting through confusion, okay, lighting up life and cooking something meaningful. When you're cooking something, so literally cooking is a chef, that job is related to Kritika. Okay, or creating something meaningful in life, that is the Kritika energy. Clear? Now, these people keep one knife, lighter, or some tools for many years. Okay, when it breaks, it feels like an emotional shock to them. Okay, because it's a part of their life and power. Okay. Yes, Nehaji.
Yeah. So you mentioned that it is knives and blades. So could Kritika Nakshatra also represent surgeons?
Yes, surgeon, chef, people who do activities, okay, related to the fire, chef. Okay, that is the fire, no? Cooking something with the fire. Surgeon, what is the function of surgeon? To use the blade, okay, knife, scissors. Yes, so these all professions related to Kritika.
And also cutting of the umbilical cord. Is that a Kritika Nakshatra domain?
That activity is the Kritika.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. There is a whole process of evolution, okay, from cutting of umbilical cord to death of person. In this whole cycle, you can see the 27 nakshatras are manifesting. Maybe someday we can discuss all these things. Okay. But yes, it is true. That activity, that act is Kritika. Clear? Now, if these people are not even doctors or maybe barbers, okay, they enjoy cutting, shaping, or like a pottery, cooking, or carving woods. Okay, so these people love the sharp work. Okay, so they have this interest with them. One day they cook something randomly. Okay, and that dish becomes their signature. Okay, we can also interpret like if they are very depressed, okay, something happened and they feel restless and depressed, if they go and cook something in the kitchen, it will act as a natural remedy for them. Okay, you can just try it if Kritika Nakshatra is prominent. Okay. Okay. Now see the next element. Okay, I'm merging the two qualities here. Okay, that is the caste and Gana. Okay, there are different caste. Okay, we discuss all these things. But with the Kritika, it is a Brahmin caste, and the Gana is Rakshas Gana. There are 4 castes. Okay, and different Ganas are there: Devgan, Rakshas Gan, Manushya Gan. Okay, so this particular Kritika Nakshatra shares Brahman caste. Okay, the knowledge-based people, and Rakshas Gana. Rakshas means demon. These 2 things. Okay, what does it mean? See, Brahmana means wise, knowledgeable. Plus, they have Rakshas Gana. Rakshas Gana means bold. Okay, they are bold and loyal. So, Kritika Nakshatra people are half wise, half like a warrior. Okay, they are the thinker who also act without fear. Okay, like dual personality. They study scriptures and ancient knowledge in the morning and ride a motorbike through rain in the evening. Both kind of personalities you will see in the same person. Okay, so it means the quality of Brahmin, the quality of Rakshas, both you will see the same in single person. Okay, in company, in many of organizations, they get sent to clean up toxic situations. Okay, sometimes they quote the ethics and take strong actions, truth with courage. Okay, one more important point, they are good at finding the faults. Okay, identifying the fault. I call them beta tester. Okay, they identify the mistakes. Okay, they are good with it. One more important characteristics of this Brahman and Rakshas. Okay, they demand astrological matching of marriage. Okay, like in India, we match horoscope. If you have Kritika Nakshatra, so you will reflect the 2 different qualities. You will demand astrological matching of marriage, like a scholar. Also, you will ask for adventurous honeymoon and practical terms, like a rebel. So both qualities you will see the same in single person. During some point of time, okay, they will learn something like martial art or shooting range, okay, something these kind of thing. They will learn these things, and also they will teach these things to other people. Okay, maybe they will learn martial art, but they will teach chanting or Bhagavad Gita or something. It means both qualities they will reflect in their life. Okay. And if Kritika Nakshatra people, if they want spiritual awakening in their life, okay, their spiritual awakening comes after standing up for someone else. Maybe fighting for justice or protecting the weak people. Are you understanding it? Okay, you have to take stand for someone else. Okay, it is a natural remedy for you to awaken your spirituality. Here. Now the next element you can see, it is a direction Urdhva Mukha. Okay, upward movement. Okay, facing upward. So Kritika direction is upward, which means their action always lift them, also lift others. That's why that leadership quality you can say Kritika people have. Okay. All important events or the movements happens at the height. Like for example, big life decisions, maybe job offer, marriage proposal, love proposal, or good ideas. Okay. They will happen on the rooftop, maybe in the elevators, maybe you are traveling in some hilltop and these offers are coming to you. What does it mean? It means if you stay at upper level, maybe a 7th floor, 10th floor, okay, like this kind of thing. Maybe you are living in hilly area. So chances of success in your life is very high if you are having Kritika Nakshatra from. Easy. Whatever decision you take in the height means maybe in the hilltop, in the rooftop or in elevators. So you will see success in those work. It's all about how you aligning the energy of the Kritika, correct? It means when you do remedy suggestion, customization of remedy, you can add this element. Okay. Tell them to visit a temple which is located at the hilltop, and after reaching there, whatever sankalpa or whatever resolution you want to take in your life, take those sankalpa and resolution at the top of it, so that your energy is aligned with the Kritika. So whatever resolution, okay, whatever sankalpa you take, okay, so the energy of nature will help you to achieve that goal. Are you understanding this? So if you are suggesting a remedy for Kritika Nakshatra people, you can add this element. See, Shraddha is saying my marriage proposal happened on 25th floor. Good. You know, sudden career jump. That is also the theme of Kritika. Career jump, sudden career. Their career is running flat for some time and then jumps up suddenly. Okay. Especially when Sun is influencing the Kritika Nakshatra in transit or in running the shop. If Sun is influencing during those days, you will see the sudden jump in your career. Okay. They naturally guide others. Okay, like feeding babies or helping students. Okay. If they do these things now, that is a natural food for them, the food for soul. Okay, they will heal the Kritika energy like this. Now, these people have some attraction towards Ashoka tree, coconut tree, Devdaru. Devdaru means it's a kind of a tree. Huh? Devdaru tree you can see in the hilly areas, maybe in Shimla, many places in Uttarakhand. It's a very tall tree, Devdaru. Okay, they love the tall trees. Okay, when the tree grows well, their own life rises too. What does it mean? I am giving you another remedy. Plant those trees which grows high, and that plantation should be with your hand only. Kritika Nakshatra people. Okay, and when you take care of that plant, okay, you will see rise in your life also as the tree grows. Understanding this? during meditation, they see upward light like a flame. Whenever you learn meditation, this is about the experience. I don't know how many of you experience it, but if you learn meditation, okay, so every people will have some experiences. Correct? If your Kritika is prominent, so during your meditation, you will see upward light like a flame. If you do Surya Namaskar on rooftop, it will give you peace and respect in this society. Your energy is aligned in such a manner that you will achieve peace in your life. Clear? So till now, we have covered these properties. Okay, I will take 1 minute of break. I'll be back. Then we start the next topic for the Kritika. Clear? Okay, I will be back in next 1 minute.
Okay.